Varia.
Thank you, Steve. He's really got away with words, doesn't he? Let's give a round of applause to Steve Marchand. Thank you to Katie and the Hillsborough County Dems, all of you who are here today. It is so lovely to meet you. It is summer in the sun, it is winter in the shade, and my name is Carleigh. One of the things that I promised when I launched this campaign was to make sure that every space that I entered was a little bit stronger after. And so what I want to do is ask how many people here, by show of hands, are part of or grew up in a union household? Okay, how many people here went to public school or teach in public schools? And how many people here are parents? Okay, so this is my story. For a lot of us, this is our story, and this is the story of the Democratic Party. So my name is Carleigh. I am a former union organizer and an educator and the vice chair of the select board in Hampton, New Hampshire, an incredibly purple community. I'm a mom of 2 awesome little kids, and I'm married to a public middle school teacher. And I'm running for Congress because a lot of nights, probably like a lot of you, I'm up at night after I put the kids to bed, and then I tell them to get back into bed 3 or 4 times, worrying about whether we're going to be okay. I worry about how much time I'm going to have to spend on the phone with the insurance company asking why they won't cover my kid's strep test. Worried about whether it's going to have to be me or my husband who takes the day off from work because one of our kids is too sick to go to the daycare that we love so much, but that cost us $17,000 last year. Worried about the fact that there are people in hospice right now, like my grandfather was 2 weeks ago, who aren't able to get morphine because there is a shortage as a result of Trump's tariffs. Worried that one of my students is going to be arrested and deported for something that they write in our school paper. And a lot of mornings I wake up angry. I wake up angry that I live in a country where we do not have Medicare for all. Angry about the way that corporate polluters are treating our planet and about the way that we are treating one another. And then I get dressed and I drink my coffee and I get my kids dressed and then I run quickly to the bus stop, and then I go to school where I teach my students about history. And I teach them about the choices and the laws that people have made that shape the world that we're all living in. And this helps them appreciate that things could be different. Things could be different if the people in power were different. If they were people like you and like me. People who know that it costs $8.50 to do a load of laundry in the really big machine in the laundromat on Route 1 in Hampton, because you've been there. People who know what it's like to organize and to unionize and to bargain and to testify and to go on strike and to win a contract that makes a world of difference for the people that come after you, even if it costs you your career, because we have been there. People who know what it's like to sit in church basements and school libraries and cafeterias and knock thousands of doors and stand out holding signs when it's really cold in March at municipal elections, because we've been there. The past 3 months I have spent going up and down the 1st District. I've held 25 listening sessions with people, and I've asked them at those listening sessions, what do you wish that politicians understood better about your experiences? And people are exhausted. They are angry, and they are alone. They are tired of living in a state where they don't know if they're going to be able to afford to retire. Young people are afraid they're not going to be able to afford to build a life here, in a state where we're paying so much in property taxes, in a state where so much of our property tax money is now going to fund private schools rather than public pensions and public schools, in a country that gives tax breaks to people with more money than God while the rest of us pay the price. And I say to them, you're not alone and you're not crazy. So many of us feel exactly the same way. The reason we don't live in that world and instead are stuck in this one is threefold. First, money in politics. We have too many politicians who chase $7,000 checks from people with an agenda instead of listening to people who don't have a single dollar to give them. Second, social media. We have too many politicians who are too busy chasing likes and trying to get a viral video instead of listening to the people in their community. And the third is gerrymandering. Next year's midterm elections, there will be 435 seats open in the House of Representatives. And of all 435 of those seats, only 2 of them in the entire country are open and competitive and currently held by a Democrat, and you all are lucky enough to be living next to one of them, because this is the 2nd district. And what that means is that here in New Hampshire, you have an opportunity, we have an opportunity to shape the future, not just of the Democratic Party, but of this country going forward. I am Carleigh and I'm running for Congress because I believe that more of the same will not fix this. I believe that we need leaders who are courageous, who ask questions, who listen even to things that are really hard to hear, and who keep coming back so that we can move forward. I look forward to hearing from all of you. If you're interested in learning more, please visit my website. It's carleighbariant.com. And in the meantime, thank you all for being here today and for everything that you're doing.